thank you for being here with us. Thank you for being a part of this conference. And you gave a wonderful speech a while back, full of information. Let's start talking about Saudi Arabia. We know Saudi Arabia has been ranked second globally in the cybersecurity index for the second time in a row. What do you think that means for the Saudi digital economy?
Well, thank you very much for having me first and foremost, and thank you for your kind words. What you have alluded to is an exciting opportunity for the Saudi nationals, for the Saudi as a government, as an economy. It also speaks volumes about what the administration has been doing in terms of the investments that they have done in the cybersecurity space, in the youth space. I've been a strong advocate of the modernization of cybersecurity technology within the region. We are also advocates of empowering the youth and empowering the local talent. Fortunately, we have also invested and hired Saudi nationals because they're quite eloquent when it comes to the cybersecurity. It was always a market that has been always targeted externally, both for financial needs or bragging means, and hence it has, gave birth to quite a good talent, specifically in the cybersecurity space.
Cybersecurity has grown on such a high speed lately due to the pandemic, due to digitalization on such a fast pace. But I think cybersecurity is growing faster than the growth of a normal business. This discrepancy between both speeds, what do you think that might lead to?
Well, I mean, one of the things that we have noticed is that we are lacking enough talent to address the speed of cybersecurity. And then when you talk about cybersecurity, I think, yes, the market as opportunities has evolved. On the flip side, of course, the attackers have also been a lot faster in the way that they have addressed the opportunity for them. This has created an imbalance in how can we respond to these attackers. This has also created an imbalance in how we address the situation. So to get to that, we are, as we were talking earlier, we are trying to have solutions and products or addressing those needs by automating it. And of course, we are seeing more of that automation in various parts of our life, not just in cybersecurity, in our life, in our shopping, in our e-commerce. Of course, if you look at 10, 20, 30 years ago, cybersecurity did not exist. They had physical security, had general security. Most of the positions we are talking about today were not there 10 years ago. In fact, everybody that was probably born around the 2004, 2005 is going to work in an industry or a job that we don't know about today. So we are still at a race in addressing cybersecurity needs, filling up roles, filling up positions. And there's going to be a lot of requirements in enabling and empowering people and adding the curriculum more and more down into, high schools, elementary schools, and making it fun for kids to understand that space.
Amazing. You said something very interesting during your speech, that securing a particular organization is not about securing it alone, but it's actually interconnected with other organizations. If our organization has several clients and so on and so forth. Can you shed light more on that?
Sure, yes. And thanks for pointing that out. So basically, a lot of our own house. But you do get your guests in, you do get your relatives in, and that's what we're talking about. You're connecting today an organization, or you're trying to secure your organization parameter. But what COVID taught us, or what work from home taught us, is that the parameter expanded. It became the coffee shop, it became the house, it became any remote site. That expanded your area where an attacker can come in and penetrate into your network. That's one avenue. The other avenue is, if I want to do business with you, you need to match my security protocols. You need to match my security assessment, and vice versa. So today we can have an organization, a real estate construction company, brings in a subcontractor. They have their own tools. They plug into your network. They compromise your network. You bring in a bunch of people in an environment, in a student environment. They bring in their torrents. They bring in their Fortnite games with the bad malicious behavior. Gets into an organization. It's the same thing. So what we are trying to tell people is that before you let somebody in, check their identity, check their devices that they're coming in. Does he or she have the right posture to come into your environment?
Very well said. Thank you so much. Hopefully, you will be with us in our coming ISC conferences in the coming years. In the next 12 months, next year, what would you like to present on stage in terms of achievements or in terms of updates that might take place on the cybersecurity front? What are you looking forward to?
Well, honestly, I would like to be either personally or from an organization associated with the well-being and the protection of the digital transformation of the country, the community, either directly through, positioning our solution to protect the organization, either doing some kind of a social work, educating people, being speakers in a school or environment where you are giving back to community, not just attaining business and dollars.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving us the amazing speech. And thank you for giving us the opportunity to interview you.
You're most welcome, Shahzad. Thank you very much.
Thank you.